I just don't even care anymore, if I'm being honest. I think I'm just gonna mostly try to finish the story if I can. Old love letter. London 12th, May 1912. 12, whatever. My most exquisite friend, everything is now ready for our journey to France. We'll leave from Dover on the 17th and we will spend the whole summer in Paris. I can't wait to taste all the delicate flavors that wonderful city has to offer, and I can't wait to try them all with you. Music, food and theater, architecture, perfumes, fashion, and you. Oh, what a delight it will be. I already wrote to some of the good artist friends who will be delighted as me to see you on stage in the French theater. Edmund Roston should be there. I know you like his work very much, and I count on him to introduce us to the magnificent Sarah Bernhardt, and that would be the greatest achievement of this journey. I can't wait to hold you again in my arms, my sweetest delight, and drink again to the source of the divine talent, your devoted Cole Haan. I think he's the guy with the monocle and the top hat. Alright, so he wrote a letter to Doris Fletcher, evidently. That's not good. Well, we unlocked this door from this side. I guess we should go a floor up now and try to find this Rodney guy and kill him and get his key before we leave, that is. Oh, I hear some guys arguing out there. Well, let's go kill him. I don't know, like they said first floor, but I can't run. Okay, now he's running. Okay, so let's go just try to find someone on the first floor and kill him.
Don't forget to check every door.
Oh, I heard someone talking. Where'd he go? Oh, there's a guy. Yeah, the Lord's work, all that jazz, whatever you say, buddy. Does any of you guys have a key? Or any of you guys named Rodney? It's just kind of what my most concern is. Are you Rodney, sir? Just hold still. This wheel. Oh, there it is.
I can now open the box.
Nice! Alright, perfect. I'm gonna go back downstairs then. Oh, I'm in the negatives, I just noticed, in my XP because I gave it to Swansea. Alright, that's nice of the game. It just puts me in the negative if I don't have enough. Here we are.
I really don't know if I should read this.
I would love to have a save functionality so I could read it and see what happens, but I'm gonna read it anyway. Personal notebook. 18th January 1918. The cars worry me, for they keep on announcing the coming of an imprecise but terrible danger, distinct from the awful war. I better call back the legates of London and tell them to observe and report any unusual events. 15th March 1918. Something is definitely going on. The cards keep hiding what is approaching, and that can only mean something powerful is moving. Something so strong and potent the cards cannot fully reveal its nature. All the legates but one are back in London. His mission in Lhasa is too crucial to be aborted. The only noticeable event is the frequent meetings between Dawson and the Ascalon Club. It's nothing to worry about for now. 24th July 1918. A terrible epidemic is upon us, and I don't like this at all. My legates have been sent back overseas to protect them from the disease, but also to find a clue about the origin of the plague. I am not totally convinced that this is natural. In the past, we have many causes of vampire activity linked to the sudden epidemics. We must remain vigilant. 17th October 1918. All over the world, hundreds of thousands of dead, broken families, despair and affliction deeply rooted in our hearts. This epidemic is a curse. Reports from every country tell me this catastrophe has no boundaries, no limits. The good news is the disease seems to have withdrawn. The bad news is the cars keep foreseeing calamity. 19th of September 1918. Cards were ripe in the beginning. A calamity is upon us. The best sign may be the return of the Guard of Prewin. Geoffrey McCullen himself is back in London. He is actively inquiring and recruiting members for a new campaign. Whatever I may think of McCullen's method, I must admit he has a good nose for danger. We must all stay alert. 21st of September 1918. McCullen did not waste any time. At least 3 of his warhounds have ordered to survey me. Same old hate, same old methods once again. They will inquire about all my moves, all my acquisitions, on all my actions. I know they are convinced I am an immortal plotting against them, against humanity. Stupid hunters, I have no time for this. I may have secrets, but I am not conspiring foe they're after. But they are right about something. The cataclysm will not be avoided. 15th of October 1918. For the second time since I am the primate to St. Paul, I fear for the city. Skulls are invading London and the entire country. No, not invading. They are already here. They are among us, released by the flesh of the many infected. Observers of the Brotherhood tell me the foreign vampires are arriving from all over Europe, delighted in their share of innocent and suffering flesh. This country, as we know it, may be on the verge of oblivion. We still don't know what is maneuvering against us. 26th of October 1918. The cards are still worrying me. As if the real danger was not revealed yet, I am convinced the Guard of Prewin is about to launch a second great hunt. This is the only explanation to the pattern of activities deployed by McCollum. Control and strategic command posts all over the city. Creation of many new weapons. Robbery to quickly finance this expensive undertaking. I know my name will be on the list if they decide to hunt down all identified vampires in England. But I refuse to submit to this threat. 7th of November 1918. A Prewin attack is imminent. Scouts and patrols are getting closer every night. I can't blame them, for the situation is critical. A few reports even claim the horned vampire may be back. You know about my vampire daddy then! But their blindness never ceases to astonish me. How can they keep considering me a foe? Have I not proved I am their ally? Have I not done all I can to protect mortals? This is my last entry in this journal. May God have mercy on our souls? Oh, all right.
I can't believe it.
What do you mean? What did I misinterpret again? Usher seems to know that many Londoners have been recently murdered. Is that the new thing we just got? I mean, you're aware of the circumstances of Mary's death, and you're suspected to be a vampire by the Guard of Prewin. I don't get the controversy in that note in that journal. It was basically just all stuff we already knew. Ah, Vampire Night, a new thing to read. How lovely. William Marshall, forget the legend about the man. The one most of you never heard of. You lazy bastards, forget the empty tomb in the temple church. Forget the death of those among us who died trying to locate him. We, the guard, know that he is still hiding somewhere. That's the only fact we must keep in mind. Another small detail we need to keep in mind, this little fucker's clever. How many times have we thought we had cornered him, to finally only find old dust and cobwebs? Marshall has been a vampire for 1,000 years. We're no match until we change our plans concerning his hunt. So here are a few questions for you lazy bastards, and I want all of them answered before speaking of another great hunt to pin the leech down. Who helped him escape his den under the temple church? We know now for a fact that a private contractor was paid to move a large coffin from the church a few years before we investigated the tomb. What exactly did the traders of the Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss with Marshall when they met in 1785 in London? They reported this meeting has been burnt, but witnesses remain of a request made by Marshall to access a special book in their library. Why does the monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem linked to Marshall? They exchanged letters. She went in London to meet him in 1786. According to the Brotherhood spies, she tried to discreetly buy his castle in Wales in 1793 before fleeing when spotted by our fearless mentor Kendall Stone. See the pattern here? What happened during those few years? Why such agitation and activity? Answer these questions, my brothers, and you will find the path to our most imminent foe, William Marshall, oldest vampire in England to survive our righteous wrath. From Knowing Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch Pure and Leader. Okay, so good chance Daddy Vampire is the Marshal. That's cool. Yeah, you know what? Sure. And also Blackwood, or is that Lady Ashbury? I forget what she said her real name was. It's been a long time. Maybe it was. We gotta bring the notebook back to Tall Tree. I guess I should do that first before I go see Lady Ashbury.
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
Yeah, I gotta tell her that what he did was highly unethical and really not a cool thing to do. God, I wish I knew to talk to Swansea when I could've. Because then I probably could've gotten a better option than turning him into a vampire. That's just another thing I'm going to be very upset about. Alright, Tall Tree. Made the whole loop around back. Here's your wallet. I mean, your
Good
notebook.
evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
Yeah, I found your notebook.
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewen stole from you.
And you've brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
No.
No.
Ah, the oldest temptation of all. If Pandora herself did not pass the test, I suppose I should not blame you for your curiosity.
So you're not angry with me?
Why should I be? To live is to make choices, Jonathan. And you made yours. Now give it to me, please.
Yeah, it is. I have no need for it. Have you heard about what happened to Dawson?
Have you any news concerning Aloysius Dawson?
You unburdened his heart and cleared his mind. A most elegant solution, I must say, Jonathan.
Alright, you're gonna be pissed when you find out what I did to Swansea. I wonder if I should ask him to read the cards. Do I seriously? This is just an example of, like, too much information. Having to ask him if he's a vampire to fill out the thing. We already know he's not. It's an established fact. We talked to him before. Ugh.
Tell me the truth, Usher. Are you a vampire?
He's
By
not.
the Stole, you really thought you could force Usher Talltree to yield to your little mind tricks like an oblivious mortal?
He's not.
Why can't I force you to answer me then?
I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole. It comes with certain advantages, like accessing the greatest library in the country and avoiding answering certain questions.
He's not a
So,
vampire.
are you or are you not a vampire?
As
He's
a
not!
brilliant
He's
man
aging!
once said, to be unambiguous can only be to one's own detriment.
My god, what is wrong with this game? Like, making us do loop arounds like this when they're highly unnecessary. Can you just give me a round of the cards, please?
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan, and open your mind.
Here's your money.
Here is the money.
Love, pure and unseen, untold. The two hearts love each other without knowing it, without daring to admit it.
Okay, I've heard that one before. I'll see you around.
Goodbye, sir.
Hey, everyone. If you're wondering why I'm suddenly a little bit down in the dumps, it's because I was wondering if what I did for Swansea was the right thing. So I just Googled it on my phone. I got a bit of a spoiler, I'm not going to say it, but the consensus is that what I did for Swansea, turning him into a vampire, was not the right thing to do. So I'm just bummed out about that because, you know, what the hell can I do about that? It's not like I can other save files, and even if I wanted to play the game again, it's so deep into the game. Why would I bother replaying everything to redo that? Like, even just in general, why would I bother replaying the game? I'm sorry, this game, like, I just can never imagine me playing this game again on my own. It's too big for its own self, man. It just doesn't know when to give up. With that being said, I think I'm going to just make a beeline for the end of the game. I'm just tired, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait, that girl's gonna blow. Okay, I remembered that time. But yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm just gonna make a beeline to the end of the game at this point. The side missions weren't all that interesting, if I'm being honest. I don't even know what significance they had on the main story. And I'm also just so tired of talking to all these people. They just repeated so much of the same dialogue, just in different ways, so many different times. I'm just tired of hearing the same thing repeated again, just with a different voice, you know? So yeah, like, I think from here on out, it's just going to be a beeline to the end of the game. I'll kill things along the way. I don't think I'm gonna kill any civilians, though. It's not even worth the time to sit through the dialogue to do so, if I'm being honest. Alright, now that I'm done complaining about that, next time you see me, we'll be at Lady Ashbury's. Just so you guys know, I ended up getting lost almost right away, and now I'm just fighting a bunch of random people. Once again, another thing why fast travel would be helpful. Idiots like me get lost way too easily, no matter how many hours we commit to a game. Alright, I am unlost, and I found my way back to Lady Ashbury's place. Oh, the good news is my XP is now at 0, meaning that I'm no longer in the negative. That's nice, murdering those people while being lost helped. Hey girl,
What
I
good
effed up.
fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Alright, we're gonna have to be blunt about this, because we can't
Edgar
lie to
is
her.
no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Yeah. Well, okay, I guess, like, the nitty-gritty doesn't really matter to us now. He was a criminal, he gave no heed to ethics, he was stupid. Yeah, you know what? He was stupid.
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes.
We should probably go see her
That
now I think about it.
explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I'm down with that.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What?
You make Icors. I make Econs. And Redgrave makes skulls.
No. No. This can't be. Oh, God.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait,
enemy.
no!
Wait, what?
Elizabeth!
Well, the fact that you make Icors isn't something to be panicky about, girl. All the painting's now destroyed. Also, it's completely blank besides the red paint. Gather ingredients for the antidote. What? Okay, I'm reading into this. Elizabeth has fled away and I have not been able to stop her. She looked so shocked when I told her that Edgar used her blood on Harriet Jones. That she might be the real source of infection. So many questions are left unanswered. For now. I have to find Harriet Jones and stop her like I stopped her daughter Doris. I have to prepare myself for the battle to come. Oh, so this is just so you can get ready to fight. Oh, right, this is the ingredient list that we saw back down in Doris's theater. Okay, attain a drop of blood from William Marshall's, from Lord Redgrave. I doubt he's going to give us that willingly. Attain a drop of blood of King Arthur from Geoffrey McCullough. He might give us that, you know. He owes us one for sparing him. Search for insulin in the old morgue of Pembroke Hospital? Let me go back to the ingredient list. What was the... I know we needed, like, cloves of garlic or something and all that blood. Insulin? I forget what it was named, so I can't find it. Alright, well, what am I closest to? I'll do whatever. Okay, everything's kind of spread out, actually. I'm kind of, like, dead in the middle. I guess I'll just hang out in the West End for now, and I'll do this one. That's the Lord Redgrave one. That'll be fun. When I get to 2,000 blood, I'm going to go to sleep. And I'll see how things are in the morning, because then I think what's going to happen with Swansea is going to happen. I guess what bad happens to him won't affect us, like, getting our stuff for the main story, but the consensus, or at least the brief thing I read online, was just like, it's better off to let Swansea die. Well, at least Elizabeth wasn't pissed at
Now
us
would be
for
a good
turning
time
him.
to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Whatever you say, dude. Anyway, I'm saving up for 2,000 XP, so the best way to do that is just by murdering a whole bunch of people, so let's just do that along the way. I killed a bunch of men and I only got 20 XP for it. Hard to make a living in this country, am I right, Jonathan?
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that voluntarily, though.
Sir, you are not welcome here. Sir, you are not welcome here.
Oh, so that is coming from that side of the door. No problem. I remember where the back door is. There we are. Back door. Unless we can't get in this way either. Oh, wait, no, we can. Back at the good old Ascalon Club. One moment,
I'm
just had
still
to...
persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
I have no idea what the hell you could have meant by that, dope dude. Okay, but anyway, sorry about that. I just had to do something with my phone. Yeah. Does this help at all in any way, Johnny boy? Vampire vision? Huh. Alright. You know what? Nah. Let's not do that now. Let's see if we can't get a jump on good old Redgrave ASAP. I'm not seeing good old Redgrave, if I'm being honest, so I think that means I'm gonna have to kill everything in this room first.
You're feeble.
Oh, that ran out of time. My bad. Oh, this guy's level 40. I'm in a bit of a pickle, aren't I?
You cannot win this.
I don't think so. I think I got a good chance if I'm able to land that on you. There we go. It gives me some good free hits. Now your health's not really going down, unfortunately. Almost dead. Yeah, you're almost dead. Just accept fate. Just accept fate. There we go. Wasn't there another vampire around here? Like 2, I mean. Oh wait, I remember there was a locked door in one of these studies. Oh yeah, Lord Redgrave. He's right there. Hey, Redgrave. Hello? You in this door now, buddy?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, he's standing right there. Sorry, I'm a bit of an idiot, Redgrave. You can forgive me, though.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm
like
not
to see
here
you
to
try.
bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker?
He's not. He's my daddy, not yours.
This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
He's my daddy, not yours, man. Don't interfere with my mission. This is the city's last host. Cease this farce. Screw it. I know you're a lying bastard.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker.
Yeah.
I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank
Fine,
you,
that's
my
all I
lord.
need.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
I cannot believe I said the right thing in that situation. I was expecting having to fight him. Looks like being assertive actually helped me for once. Oh, I can talk to him
You
again?
What do you want?
I have a few questions to ask.
You
You
hold
do?
in that vial the most sacred blood of all. I can help you no more. We all count on you, Dr. Reed, for tragedy is imminent.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That actually was surprisingly easy, I have to say. I'm kind of shocked. Well, I just killed everyone in the Ascalon Club now, didn't I? Oh well. Now that we've done that, the next thing... Wait. Oh, Swansea is actually available to talk to right now. Okay, we're gonna talk to Swansea and we'll get that insulin from the hospital. Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, I'll catch you guys when I'm there.
Lord, walk with me.
Ah, the guy's studying me with God again. You know, at times like this, I wonder if Jewish vampires have any sort of differences compared to the Catholic ones. Like, would this affect me personally? Ow. Well, I don't mean swat in the face would still affect me personally. I mean the cross stuff. I mean, like, will you have, like, a resistance to, like, the Catholicism? Or at least I'm assuming this is Catholicism. I don't know what branch of Christianity this is. But would I have, like, a resistance to that as a Jewish vampire, I wonder? Or if someone was, like, a Buddhist vampire or a Hindi vampire? Or would they be affected by Catholicism as well, or would it just be religious symbols of their particular religion? Am I just overthinking something that's completely irrelevant? Most likely so. Made it back to Pembroke. How you doing, buddy? I forgot your name already. It doesn't matter. I gave up on trying to talk to you all. Alright, so I'm looking for insulin, but also, evidently, Swansea's back, so I'm gonna go chat him up first. I'm assuming Swansea's in his office like he was normally. Swansea? Hello? No, he's not in his office. Yeah, it says that, you know, I could talk to him. Alright, I'll find him. Maybe he's in my room now I think about it. That's a possibility. He's not in my room. Oh, wait, no, that's just people talking below me. Okay, so he's not in my room. He above me, maybe? Maybe he's on the roof for, like, the Battle Arena 3rd floor. Let's see, can I go up? Yes, I can. So, we're here. I guess I never really looted this area, so I should take the opportunity to do so. And I don't see Swansea anywhere, so okay, I'll loot it. If there's nothing, you guys just won't ever see this. He wasn't up there, and neither was anything of note. So, right, maybe I should sleep? And that'll just make him appear? That doesn't make much sense if you ask me. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I wanted to turn on my map. Why is this happening? I'm hitting... Damn it! I'm hitting... Okay, undo that. Okay, I was hitting M and it wasn't working. No, I'm like right next to where it should be. Like in the heart of the hospital. I don't know. I have no idea where he could be. Honestly, it's not worth, in my opinion, sleeping and seeing if he'll appear again. Because I don't have anything to evolve. Like, what's the purpose of going to sleep if you can't evolve? I don't have nearly enough points to evolve anything. I don't have any points to evolve anything, period. So, where is this insulin necessarily? Looks like it's around the morgue, so let's go to that.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
You mean insulin? Since when is insulin a substitute for garlic? I'm genuinely asking that because my brother's a type 1 diabetic. Garlic and insulin are really not the same thing. Not even remotely to my knowledge. Granted, I'm not a chemist or anything, but... You know what? Screw it. I'm Googling this. Like, can insulin be a garlic substitute or whatever? Oh, I just read something here. It says that, garlic can help raise insulin levels in your blood. Okay, so this is, I guess, a safer way for us to consume it. I take back what I said. I learned something today. Insulin can help us. And now we need to go around the morgue, killing everything around us, hopefully to find some insulin. Wish me luck. It's loaded with pre-wing guards, and I guess I gotta go to the bottom floor since that's where they are. You know, there's some skulls upstairs and some more pre-wing guards. I'm in need of the XP, so you guys just won't see me do that. I'm gonna take care of business upstairs.
There it is.
Oh, this is insulin.
Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
I don't know who that is. Chances are you mentioned him in the past or during this game, but there's just been so much that's happened. So much dialogue that I cannot be expected to remember every little name. But I'm still gonna clear house here in the hospital. I'm gonna kill the things in the basement. Like I said, need XP. Also, I just have a very powerful bloodlust. I like murder. Murder! Murder. Quite a lot of people down here, I just want you to know. I don't think I'm gonna get a big payday since it really does nickel and dime it. But at least I can have some good bloodlust. Very good. I got my other ingredient. Now we need to get a drop of King Arthur's blood from Jeffrey, which I feel like is going to be the hardest thing to get of them all. It looks like Jeffrey is hanging out at the cemetery, actually. Kinda emo of you, dude, and that's saying something coming from a vampire. I wonder if he's by my sister's grave, in which case, dude, that's not
If McCullum
cool.
really drank the blood of King Arthur, Then I may have found another vital ingredient.
Stop
for my
right
recipe.
now!
Who was talking that talked over us, or
Don't come
talking over
closer,
in a
sir.
monologue? Huh.
Look lively! It's up to us!
What are you talking about? I don't know what these guys are talking about. Let's just kill them and move on with our lives. But there's her grave. Alright. If he's not here, sorry, I have my sister on my mind. Oh, he's still in this general area. I'll find him. Hello, sirs and madams. I think I'm on the right path since you guys are just hanging out around here. Ah, crap! He jumped on me again. Ugh, hate it when they do that. Yeah, that was not the right way at all. I just checked the map. I'm completely hopelessly lost. Ah, this is where we found Xiao Shun a while back. No, it doesn't seem to be where we gotta be. I mean, it's decrepit and filled with blood, but it's not the place decrepit and filled with blood that we have to be. I'm kinda at a loss if I'm being honest. I admit I haven't been searching for that much, but I'm fairly certain I searched around the whole area that's encircled. And I can't seem to find McCullum. Whatever happened to the vicar, by the way? I mean, I didn't kill him from before. He probably just went back to his church and just decided to forget about all this. Wise decision from a wise man. Wait, what? Dude, have you just been standing here this whole time? God damn it, game! Why didn't you give him a thing above his head? That's the main thing I was looking for. Like, it was... Why would you even make the decision not to give him a little placard above his head? What thought process was going through their minds to make that decision? I don't know. This game has just been shooting itself in the foot towards the tail end.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not
I honestly
at
have better
all,
things to
McCullum.
do.
I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you?
You're gonna jump to conclusions, are you?
You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more.
Fine, I can answer questions.
What precisely are your plans?
I cannot tell you. I must stop a disaster. I can stop the epidemic. I can stop the epidemic, man.
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature.
Thank you.
Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you
Oh,
not
that's my middle name?
understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Think I already am as a vampire. Wait, I could talk to him some more? I'm curious.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Yeah, I really want to talk to him. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Oh, I'm assuming vampires did that?
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is horrific. But on a lighter note, my dog's name is Dublin. He a good boy. He's downstairs right now, so I don't want to disturb him. He's probably not going to come up if I call him because he's comfy on the couch. But he's a good boy. A big lazy boy, but a good boy. So who was the man who raised you?
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch,
Oh, he was leader of the Freewood.
one-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
Ooh. Okay, I understand killing your father for killing your mother. But what crimes did your brother commit, I wonder? I mean, if he was pulling a Lady Ashbury, which was killing the sick, I don't think it was warranted. But if he was pulling a me, killing people off the streets, then yeah, it's warranted. So hey, can you put a halt to the Great Hunt, man?
What will the Guard of Priwen do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Oh, come on. What do you have against Lady Ashbury? Okay, first things first, I'm self-centered. Me?
Like me.
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
I don't know why you think it's cowardly to spare somebody. So, do you know where Lady Ashbury is, though?
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
What? She's leaving? So, like, leaving London? Well, I guess we'll find out more later. Talk to you later, man.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
I don't really like that nickname. Can we have a different one? Find a hideout to create the antidote. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Is this a bed I can use? No. Okay, this is not a hideout. Ah, bench. William Marshall's memoirs. A few ancient and torn off vellum pages taken from William Marshall's memoirs, analyzed to view blueprints. And, okay, so a serum created by the following the Tear of Angels recipe, with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disaster infection. Made it!
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
And we got a mission update. I have the antidote and I'm ready to stop Harriet Jones, or whatever tainted blood of Elizabeth has changed her into. As a vampire and a doctor, I am London's last chance. I am ready to embrace my role in this tragic play. So this is the end all that ends all. Alright, so if that's the case, I'm going to go back to Pembroke, kill things along the way, sleep, wake up, see if I can talk to Swansea if I can. If I can't, whatever. And then just make a beeline for Harriet Jones. Hey, I need some XP, buddy. Just hold still. Oh, okay. You just know what to hold still. Ah, it doesn't really matter. He'll be dead in a few more swings. Hey, bada, bada, bada. I know it's a stupid thing to ask, but was baseball all that popular during this time of year? Not this time of year, this era in England, I mean. I mean, I know it existed. I'm not that stupid. I just want to know how popular it was. I made it back to Pembroke extremely fast, I have to say. It kind of scares me. Oh, that's probably a locked locker for when I kill someone, but I'm not going to go through the effort of doing that. I am way too lazy. Alright, we're going to just go to sleep. If I can upgrade anything, I'll do it. Even just a little bit. It might boost me a level. For 300, life regeneration with a bite will go up. So, yeah, sure. Let's just spend it on that. And let's go to bed. I don't think I have to spend anything in order to progress a night. It just seems like a waste if I don't, you know? Oh. About accidental deaths. The inhabitants of London live in fear of physicians, delayed interventions, barefaced favoritism, and strange experimental treatments. The scarcity of professionalism is crystallized in Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, where dead, I don't know that word, of discharged a long time ago. The Pembroke administration hides behind a facade of dedication and rectitude, but those of us who know any of their patients, or worse, were among them, are aware of their deceit. In this temple devoted to dread, you will have to pay to get a bed. You will catch illnesses you never knew existed, and your corpse will be relieved of its possessions in the morgue. Here patients die overnight of wounds they never bore upon their arrival, and they call them accidents. I briefly interviewed Dr. Swansea, head of administration, declaimed a pedantic timor, I don't know that at all. Oh, translate to fear of death confounds me, before forcing us out of the establishment. Quotes in Latin will not be enough to keep us away from the morbidity. Volunteers are welcome to join me tomorrow morning in front of the hospital to demand clear facts about the state of his medical institution. Come in numbers, EW. Well, that kind of sounds like Lady Ashbury, but we'll talk to Swansea. We'll find out more, won't we? Alright, things are stable here. How are things in the other districts? Oh, surprisingly stable there, too. Yep, things are fine here as well. Oh, a whole lot of people are actually sick in the West End. Oh, probably because you're dead. It's not even worth the effort to go there and heal anyone, since we're going to be ending this series soon. Rise and shine, my friend. You know what? I just thought of it now. Let me see if I can't upgrade my weapons a little bit. Wasn't really much more to upgrade, but I upgraded nonetheless. Alright, so why don't I just see if Swansea's around? And if not, we go right to Jones. Hey Swansea, you in this time? Yeah, the lights are on. Yeah, Swansea! Hey man, how you feeling?
Jonathan, my dear.
Oh god,
I
his
can
eyes.
never thank you enough.
Thank me. For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am... well, I'm just like you.
That's not a good thing at all. Glad you like it. It was a punishment. Have you no shame? Glad you like it.
I'm glad you like it.
How could I not be happy? You offered me the ultimate freedom. More than I ever could have dreamt of.
Okay, I'm regretting this already. Has the Brotherhood rejected you yet?
What about the Brotherhood? Will they eject you?
I remain a member. I have information to provide now. Intelligence from the other side, if I may say so.
They won't
Okay, that
banish
kind of
you.
falls through.
Not so long as I behave.
I mean, falls with it. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Sorry, I got my words mixed up there. Yeah, it makes sense why they would still want you. They want a man on the inside. What's your plan?
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
I guess you really didn't learn anything, huh?
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
You are a little bit too into this, my friend. I regret this horribly. What sort of experiments are you going to be doing?
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Okay, Googling Henry Head now, because I feel like I know what that is. No, he was just a neurologist. I mean, a famous one and all that, but I thought it was the dude who got a spike through his head and lived. I'm a slight disappointed by that, if I'm being honest. How do you feel, my friend?
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Well, at least he's having fun with this, unlike we did at the start. Well, no, I had fun at the game. I mean, Jonathan just wasn't having fun because his sister was dead and all that crap. Have you killed anyone yet?
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
That is true. You never really asked me of that. How you doing with the hunger, though?
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
Yeah, at least there's that. I mean, you follow the Lady Ashbury's step. It's not a big deal if you're just killing dying victims. So you're still the administrator.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
And the Prewin Guard.
Are you not afraid Prewin will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
You know what? Good on you. We have different mindsets in that sort of situation. Hey, have you seen Elizabeth?
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Oh yeah, she would straight up murder you for that. And she's not really a violent person. I guess I'll see you around though, Swansea.
Goodbye, Edgar. I'm certain we'll meet again.
You know what? The thing I read on the forum thing made it sound a little worse. Maybe I just misinterpreted it. It's not so bad. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be killing people, but if he's just, you know, killing the sick and dying, I have no qualms with it, you know? Alright, now that I feel a little bit settled with that, let's go kill Harriet Jones! I'm definitely the monster in this game, no doubt. I mean, literally, I am a vampire. But also the monster morally, given the amount of blood I've left behind me. I just went around in a circle, by the way, because I'm once again lost despite trying to follow the marker. So many hours put into this game, and I still can't navigate it.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
I want to leave through the door over there, but I can't because the game won't let me use doors when there's enemies nearby, so I have to kill them. Like I said, I have a lot of bloodlust, but there just comes a point in time where I want to murder things in particular is the issue. The particular thing I want to murder is not these guys, and yet I have to waste time murdering them. Alright, got my way to the sewers here. Let's go down and say hello to Harriet. Well, like, not gonna be that soon, though. It's gonna take me some time to get there. It's more of a trek now underground. So you know when Lady Ashbury freaked out and ran away because she found out that her blood basically made a really powerful Ichor? And you know how we gave our blood to Sean Hampton to try to save him because, no, we're Ekons and Ekon blood's supposed to be helpful to Skulls? Do you think she gave some of her blood to the Skulls here and she's kind of realizing that what she did most likely caused them great pain all of a sudden? Let's moment of truth.
This place has been ransacked.
How can you tell? Seriously, like, is there a lot of blood? Oh yeah, there is a lot of blood on the floor. It's just kind of hard to tell because of the lighting, but in vampire vision it's fairly obvious. Wow, just like big spots
They've
of
all
blood.
been slaughtered. Priwen. No, not their style.
Well, you say they, but I'm not seeing body parts, I'm just seeing blood. I believe this is Harriet Jones's room.
Where has Harriet gone? She
Well,
must have left a trail I could follow.
probably a blood trail. Because the only blood trail's outside. I was hoping to find some sort of trail to lead here. Okay, so let's look around the place and see if we can't find good old Miss Jones. Hey, if we leave the Skull City, I think, yeah, some blood trail. I think I heard something. No? Okay, maybe that was just in my mind. Oh, here's an actual skull.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
I have a feeling a raging Harriet Jones might have killed everyone, so maybe Lady Ashbury didn't give any of the skulls her blood. Or maybe she did, I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we're there. Finsbury Park Reservoir, what? Oh, it's our daddy vampire. Dude, screw you! This entire thing I am blaming on you. Why did you turn Edgar into a vampire? Why me?
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
What preparation? We have the
All right.
blood elixir.
But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes.
No, they haven't.
You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
You make just as much sense as Lewis Carroll on mushrooms. Why did you choose me?
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
Modern okay, you know what? It looks like we're gonna have to go through all of these things. So, modern answer.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
No, I feel like Swansea could have done it, if I'm being honest. I don't know why you had to choose me. So tell me about the ancient thread. I guess it's the I-Core.
Speak to me of this ancient thread.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
She's a bitter old woman with vampire blood in her, and the vampire blood just so happens to turn her into an I-Core. Honestly, it's not as dramatic as you're making it out to be. It's still terrible. Don't get me wrong, it's a very bad thing. It's a 10 on the bad scale. But you are being way too poetic about this, man. Your true appearance?
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
But you don't have a body. You're made of blood.
Blood? You are made of blood? Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
What? What kind of vampire are you then? I'm an Econ vampire. You're probably a whole different league of it. Are you Marshall, dude? Is Marshall my vampire daddy?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Is one of them Marshall?
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Cool. Okay, so Marshall isn't our vampire daddy, evidently. Anyway, I'm here to stop Harriet Jones.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Yeah, being old will do that to you, no doubt. So blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess.
And who's the goddess?
It is the hunger in you. The need for blood.
Oh, okay.
The will to strike and to punish. To spit in the eye of God.
Yeah, that all makes sense. No, it doesn't. What is... Okay, disaster is probably just the I-Core thing.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
Talking about the Queen of England? Who is the Queen?
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess,
Oh.
the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
Wait, so you're my dad and we
Morrigan.
share the same mom?
The Celtic goddess of war. Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
Alright, I officially do not like our mom or our vampire daddy. They all kinda suck. A disaster is just an accident waiting to
So
happen.
the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then.
Yes.
In your own words.
Oh, not
A
in his own
disaster
words.
is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
So what you're saying is the Red Queen is now taking over Harriet Jones's mind? That's what I got from that. So yeah, I want to stop this epidemic.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
Cool.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
I don't see why you couldn't handle this. There's more dialogue. Just like an example of the game just still going on when it doesn't have to. What will happen then?
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
How many more times they're just gonna say the same exact thing, I wonder?
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And
Why do
then
I don't
what?
believe him?
What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands.
You turned me into a vampire
You
jerk.
are our champion.
This guy's a jerk. I don't like Daddy Vampire. Not your champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary.
Could have done
I
Swansea.
understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother.
You're not my real dad.
Be brave, my child.
You're not my real dad. Nope, I refuse to. No, you know what? I'm done calling you Daddy Vampire. You're not my real dad. My real dad died all by himself, probably of a terrible illness, and I love him more than you.